Hi there, Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back and working once more in the autumn journal. I think we're nearly there. We've just got to fill up the rest of the pockets. There may be one more video when we perhaps add some decorative bits and do a flip through. I think that's all that's going to be left to do. Just so you know, this is the same day as I recorded my video, my Lace and Ladies video last week instead of Roxy's Weekly Challenge. So I still don't know any more information about my little grandson, Baby K, including his name or his weight or anything. Don't know any of those things. All I know is that Hannah's still in hospital. She's still recovering. It's going to, it might take her another day or so. But she's getting there, and we hope to have a call with her this evening. But we have had another picture of him, and he is absolutely beautiful. He really is a really beautiful little baby. So, and he looks really in the peak condition. So it's just my darling Hannah. Has got a little bit more recovery to do. I hope she'll get there soon, I'm sure. I'm sure she's being well looked after in the hospital. Anyway, let's crack on. Get this baby. I've got a baby on the brain now. Let this little one. Oh God, I can't even speak without mentioning something to baby related, can I? Let's fill this journal up, shall we? Oh dear. I'm sure you will understand. A little bit distracted at the moment, but doing these videos really helps me to work through all my distractions. Right, so what did we do last week, or last video, which probably wasn't like long ago? All I've done since then is I've inked around these. I decided not to sew around these little tags after all. I thought they looked fine as they were, and I thought it might just make it look a little heavy. And I think, oh, now I've taken it out, can't get it in. No. So that's all I've done, is I've left them as they are, really. And I think that's pretty much it, apart from inking around them. Don't think I did anything new. I did sew around. What did I sew around? Sewed around some things. Sewed around, if I can find it. Yes, I sewed around this journal card. In fact, I haven't finished taking the strings off. Yep, so that's done. Oh, and the other thing I did, I decided in this, excuse me, in this front pocket, which has now disappeared, I had this card which didn't go into anything, so I thought I'd tuck it in here, and so I sewed around this as well. It had been already backed, so it seems a shame not to use it, so I've tucked that in as well. There. Oh, on the subject of lace, I did say in that video, I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit incoherent here. I did say that this was a free piece of lace from Shabby Dabby Doodah when I placed an order. That wasn't true. I got it mixed up. The actual piece of lace I got as a freebie, I did get one, was this piece, which I have used quite a bit of already. It was longer than this, but it's still a lovely piece, and I have used it, and it's quite nice and thin. So it's actually a little bit more easier to use than the other piece, which is lovely. I bought this in a flea market a couple of months ago. Haven't actually used any of it yet, but I will eventually when I found the right project to use it for. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up, that this was not a free piece from Shabby Dabby Doodah, but she very generously did give me this piece, and as I say, there was more of it. Right, let's crack on. And right, we got to the middle. So this is now in the second half of the signature. So this one was just a clip-in, which you've already seen, and it had its own journal cards. I haven't really got anything to do. Really beautiful postcard from Artie Mays. This was actually a freebie that she has on her channel or her website. I think I picked it up very early on when I first started junk journaling, grabbing all the freebies I could at that time, as you do. Right, where are we? Now we are at this belly band. Oh, I've been doing a bit of painting this morning. Look at my finger. It's all blue. Nothing exciting, just having a bit of relaxing painting on some folders just for the fun of it. Right, I think, let's see what we can put in here. I'm thinking it certainly needs a nice big tag like that, but I'm not sure that's quite enough. Now I could add this. I had a feeling I talked about putting this in somewhere, but I needed to do something about this, and I've just put another paper clip with a bit more of this lovely orange sari silk just to hold it together. I don't know if there was somewhere else that needed to go. Maybe I thought of putting it in here, but found something else instead. So this could go in here too, because there's lots of journaling space, and because there's quite a bit of room in this belly band. Actually, that worked quite well, I think. Yeah, liking that. All right, that's in. Okay, we have this big pocket here. I don't know if I have anything of a suitable size for that. I think this was intended to be another pocket, but it's not going to be. It's going to be a journal card now. I wonder how that would look if I put that in here. Actually, that works quite well. Do we want something else? Do we? Let's have a look. I've still got a couple of big tags. See if that would go in as well. Yes, it would. Okay, so that's that. Now we have this quite narrow pocket. So what we need is a narrow journal card tag. That fits. I don't know whether it goes. Let's see if I've got anything else. Not got many tags left other than a few unfinished ones. I don't really want the Eiffel Tower again. I've got it on one of the tags that I've used, but I have got this little tag, which could just go in there as well, couldn't it? Try that. Okie dokie. Now we have this side tuck, and I have her. She's rather nice, isn't she? And she would go lovely in there. Okay. Done. Now we have our little house. So let's take it off. It's an amazingly tight paper clip, this. It did actually tear the paper when I took it off last time, so I hope it's not going to keep doing that. There we are. Okay. Oops. Let's see, what have we got to put in here? Got this journal card, which, no, don't want that catching, do we, when every time I put something in and out? Oh dear, it's absolutely tipping out there now. Not very nice, but not much we can do about it. Something we've had to learn to get used to. I'm trying to find a pin here. I've got some at the back of my desk. Here we go. Right. Now, just need a little bit of glue just to catch that last little bit of leafy trim. There we are. Right. How's that going to fit? Do I dare put it in Don't think there's any glue seeping out. A shame if it got glued in. Oh, it's quite a tight pocket. Let me just try and open it up a bit with my bone folder. That's it, hopefully. Oh, it's a bit tall. Taller than that. Yeah. Don't think it's going quite to the bottom, so it's just a bit too tall. Alright, let's see what else we've got. We have got some postcards, which might fit a bit better. Yeah, okay, that can go in there. Did I even show you? So I'm just going to put this one in. It is a slightly better fit. Okay. Let's clip that back on. This is an incredibly tight paper clip. I don't know why. Kind of try and force it open a little bit and make it a bit looser, I think. That's better. Okay, that's good. All right. And the nice thing about having all these clip-ins, that in order to be able to work in the journal, you just take them out, and it just gives you a lot better, more space. Now this is another one. This has already got its journal cards in it already, so that's good. So I don't even have to worry about that one. Don't know if it needs any. Don't know if there's a pocket on the back. I think it was just decorated on the back, which is why I was reluctant. Yeah, you see it's got this nice stag's head on the back, so I didn't really want to glue it down. But it's fine like this. Makes it a bit more versatile, and it can be moved around. Okay. Gosh, we're nearly at the back, look. Woohoo! Okay, so we just have this paper bag. And I've got all these left to go in. I might have to squeeze one or two more things in the pockets, mightn't I? Okay, so we're going to need to put this big journal card in, because that's the only thing tall enough. And I don't think that'll go in there, no. This might actually go in as well. Anything else I can just squeeze in? There's a couple of pockets at the back that I didn't use. He's rather nice, but he's too small. Right, I think we'll have to leave it at that. I'll just pull this up a bit. There we are. This might get lost in there. Let's hope that should be fine like that. Did I leave any space at the side? No, I didn't. That's okay then. All right, let's go back through and see if I can squeeze any more journal cards in. What about Mr. Owl? Yep, he can go in there. Got two in here, two in here. So got lots of double ups, two in here, double ups at the back. Let's see if I can do any doubling up at the front. So there are plenty of things in here. I may have stuffed it quite enough, mightn't I? Two in here. I wonder if there's a better one that can go in there. Will that go in? No. I think this is almost so big it probably might need to be a pocket at some point. I think it will. Look at the size of it. I should have made this a pocket. Oh well, future journals. Future autumn journals. I've got to do an autumn journal again. I have enjoyed this one so much. Just love the colours, and I have a lot left over. So we've got this guy. And I don't want to put anything else in because I don't want to cover him up. Oh, I could try and squeeze something else in here maybe. Well, I suppose I could try and put this in as well. I'll put that up there because it is quite a little bit loose. I could do that. Then that's in then. And I rather like him just like that. I think I may have got enough in here, don't you? There is a lot. Now the next challenge is going to be seeing if I can actually do this up. I wish I'd made these ties a bit longer, I really do. I usually overdo it and make them far too long. But, right, I shall just have to tie it slightly off camera. Sorry about this, so I can actually see what I'm doing. See if I can make a bow. It's the fact that it's 2 strings, I think, that makes it a bit tricky to get them both through the loop. And I'm not doing a very good job. Okay, I'm going to give up on that because I've just realised we haven't been going very long and I've filled the journal, so why don't we just crack on and do a bit of decorating? Get it finished, properly finished. I mean, I'm not going to add a huge amount, but I would like to add a few ruffles and maybe a bit of lace, bit of crochet lace. So I have got 1, 2, 3. Is it only 3? I thought I made more. Maybe it's only 3. Bear with me, I want to check that I haven't missed one. Right, so there were only 3 ruffles, but I have pulled out a few other bits that I think would be very decorative on here. And on this first page, I just feel this needs a little something. I mean, I could add, no, that doesn't go. I just wondered whether to put a bit of gold lacy trim just along the edge here. Not right on the edge, just along there. I must get some more of this. I think this was a gift in my package from Tiana, for which I've been very grateful because I just love this stuff and it just goes on so many things, but this looks lovely on here, so I'm going to use that there. I feel it needs some sort of label in the middle, and maybe I'll stamp the word autumn on it or something. Labels, where am I? I think I need one of my Roxy labels, so I'm just trying to remember which of my many ephemera booklets it might be in. Oh, no. No, it's not this. Not one of these. Not one of these. Oh, sorry about my arm reaching across all the time. It's just I've got my box of books and ephemera books right in front of me and I have to keep reaching for them. So this is one I made, probably one of the first ones I ever made, following a tutorial from Gail. And I think some of my Rachel labels are in here, unless I've moved them. That's always possible. I may well have moved them. Oh no, here they are. Here they are. So I'm wondering, I'm just trying to find the right colour option, and that's not it. Too much blue. She does love her blue, and it does appear in a lot of things. And there's not really any blue in this journal, so I just want something. See if I can find one that looks a bit autumnal. That might work. I have got some labels in the kit, I suppose. Just I love these labels. I just would like to find one that worked. That would possibly work, and so would that. Let's put all these ones with lots of blue back in, shall we? Too much blue. And this one's got pink as well. I don't really want pink either. Not in this journal. This one's actually been backed to make it into a little pocket, but I don't think I'll be using it for this. So let's see which of those that I've picked out might work on here. Actually, I think the top one is possibly the screaming the loudest. I think that would look quite nice on there, yeah. Let's just try the others, just in case I've got it wrong. There's that one. No, not so sure about that. That one. And back to this one. Yeah. I think what I need to do is put some cheesecloth or something behind it. That's why it just needs to pop a little. I've got this bit of creamy lace just sitting next to me. I wonder if this would work. Clearly I'm going to be here for a little while yet. Thought I'd finished and then thought, nope, not yet. No, that's not right. That's not quite what I want. I suppose I could try using some of this, as it's right here. I think it's a bit thick. Yeah, it doesn't really show up that well. It doesn't show up the label very well. The label almost disappears. I'm trying everything now. No, I still think I need cheesecloth. It just means I've got to get down to my bottom drawer. I was just being lazy trying to find something that was right next to me to use. But of course none of them were quite right. And I think maybe a piece that's not coffee dyed would show up best. If I can find a piece that's big enough. And I do like that it's all raggedy. I think that might work best. Let's ink this one up and then that might make a difference. At the moment it just doesn't seem to pop enough. Down. So yeah, I don't want all of that, but I think that would look okay. Shall we try it with the coffee dye just to make sure? Isn't it funny how sometimes these last little bits is what takes the longest to finish off. So I think this might not show it up enough. No, I think I do need the contrast with this. bits back in the box. Right, let's turn it up the other way. It's too long. Put the raggedy bit hanging down below. Do a little fraying, rough up the edges a bit. Well, there's rough and there's really rough. Very roughly cut, that's for sure. How are we doing? Yeah, I think that would work. I just want to stamp on there the word autumn. So let's go and find my stamp. Right, so I pulled these stamps out. They're another fave, and I've had these a long time. They've got that lovely scripty font, and it's capitals and lowercase, so they're really versatile, and they're just fit. So I'm going to have to do it in 2 lots, because I've only got 1 U, of course, again. So I'm going to use my black memento. And let's just try and fit this on. I don't know if I can put it, it may have to go in a slight angle to fit it on. I'm only inking up the first 3 letters, but I put the 2 in more or less in the right position so I can see how the word will fit. Can you see? I hope you can see. Oh, no. I've managed to put some ink on the M, which isn't good because I might not have got it in the right place. Alright, just make sure plenty on the others. Okay. We need to move this out of the way. It's going to fit about like that. Right. Where'd the thing go? There it is. Let's clean that off. Take away the A and the 2. Where'd the A go? There it is. And then shut the U up as close to the M as I can. Okay, let's just have a look, see how that's going to... No, that's not straight. Right, just try and make sure I get this in the right alignment. So just a light angle, but not too bad. There we are. It's good enough for me. Because the other letters were just a bit too small and you wouldn't really have seen it. And this is like a title page, so it should stand out. these letters back on the mat. U M N. Right, good. That's those. Right, let's see how this looks now on that first page. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's put this. Let's put a bit of glitter glue down for the little piece of backing. Oop, what's that? Alright, now this is double thickness, but I think it'll all stick. The glue will go through both layers, I think. Oh, I've made the spread the glue a little bit too far. So I'll do that at the top and then just wipe it at the bottom a bit. All right. And autumn can go right on there. There, that looks better. I always felt this page was a bit bare looking. Okay. And then we need to put our bit of gold leaf down the side. Down there. Okay, so I'm just going to trim that to where I want it. And we'll need to put some Fabri-Tac on this because it needs to grab fast, because it's a sort of stuff that just pops up if you don't hold it down firmly. Maybe I'll just glue half of it at a time because it just curls up all the time. It's awkward stuff to glue down, but it looks gorgeous when it's on. looks better. Looks more like a front cover now, doesn't it? Right, now let's place our ruffles. I already decided that it didn't go there, so something will need to go there, but perhaps not that. Where does it feel it needs something? Maybe it won't feel like that. I think maybe that one may need a little something. Okay, so that one there. And definitely one there. Now I need to go, how close to the middle was that? I want it to be fairly spaced out. Not very. Oh well. And then let's put something further back. Yeah, I think one here would be good because this is a little bit torn and it will just reinforce that piece. So let's see. So maybe not here. Maybe I'll need to put them a bit closer together. Have that one there. That one there. And then maybe this one right at the back. Oh, this was the wider one, wasn't it? I need to put the wider one in the middle. I think it was wider. Yeah, wider one in the middle. And then this one nearer the back. I think that might be a better distribution. That's not too bad. Okay, we'll go with that. And I'm going to have a few scraps, aren't I? Right. Now, this all relies on Fabri-Tac flowing a bit, and at the moment it's not. That's better. Okay, there's one. They are both very close to the back. This one really needs to come forward a bit. Not sure where. Maybe here. Because that's a slightly shorter page, that's all. How would that look? Or here. Maybe here the colours would be better. I think that spreads it out a little better. I can put other things on those other pages. It is a bit wider, so I'm going to add an extra layer of glue. wanted to stick out a bit at the sides, but not too much, because the journal, there's not a lot of extra space at the side. How am I doing? Okay, there's that one. And then this one. Okay. Where did my top go? Ugh, put my finger in it. Oh, there it is, I can see it. This is fairly wide as well. I just want it slightly off the edge, but not too much. Lovely. Love me a ruffle. Okay. How do they look? Looking good. Okay, so we've got those. Don't know how much more we need. We have got a few paper ruffles here. I did wonder about putting 2 or 3 of these on. Well, 3 probably. So let's see if one of these would look good here, like this one maybe would look quite nice here. Just have that poking off the edge too. That one. That is the longest one. I think I used a longer length of the paper. Or I've got this one. I think I feel like I need a longer piece. There. No, I want it off the edge. Like that, I think. Or are we going to go down the lace route for that spot? Might actually put a ruffle on the paper, actually. That might look quite good. On the jelly paper. How about this? So that could go there. And then, what about this smaller, not that one? No. Oh yeah. How about that? Loving that. Yep. Alright, so put the lace on first. How wide does it need to go? Not much wider than that, actually. I think that might just do it, because I want a bit sticking off the edge. How's that look? Lovely. Lovely. Do like that. And then we'll put our little, which one was it? This one. Let's trim off my piece of lace. And then we'll do a nice little paper ruffle. there. Make sure I haven't glued too far out. No, that's okay. The glue's on the paper, not on the background, on the coffee dyed paper. So that's that. Yes. Do like that. Just trim this piece of paper, this piece of lace at the bottom here. Right, so that's that one. Now I need another. Again, I'll do 3 of these. So there's one at the right front. Find another spot. Maybe I should do one here, quite near the back, where I was going to do the ruffle. And then I'll try and do one somewhere in between. I need to refill this. Yeah, that's good because there was a little tear in that paper, so that should reinforce that. Ooh, hang on. Better to get one that's wet for wiping off glue, really. Okay. And then somewhere in between, somewhere around about here, maybe here. I think this is where it needs to be. Let's just check. Maybe here would be good. So I'm wondering if that would look nice on there. It could do. See what would look. Whether that would look okay on that. Or would it look better on here? Yeah, I think on there. Yep, I think that's the best place for it. Yeah. It's nice and central. Right. Okay. Yep, so I'm showing the other side. Don't want to cover up too much of this pretty paper, but I just felt it needed to be there. That's not very straight, is it? Oh dear. Brush that up a little. Right. Okay. Now I did find a nice little spot for this, didn't I? Just in the middle of the journal, right there. I think that's what I'll do. This one will be alright without glitter glue because it's paper on paper. Yes. And it comes out so much easier. Okay. That's good in there. So we've got that there. So should I see if the jelly print needs another little something at the back? Could do that. No, not there. I don't think so. Let's see if there is a little spot I could just put in another little paper ruffle, but it's not essential. It's not essential. No, I think I won't. I think I'll leave one alone. I may have well added enough. Look at that. Right, so I will leave well alone. I will face the challenge of tying this into a nice bow with my slightly shortened bits of sari silk. I won't do that on camera because it'd just be, it'll take another 5 minutes. So what I'll do, the journal as far as I'm concerned is done. I will endeavour to come back very shortly when I can find time to film because, our building work is about to start. And I'll just do a little flip through and that'll be it. So I'm really pleased to have got this done while it's still autumn and before all the work begins, because who knows when I'll be able to come back. Oh, I've made the edge of this wet so the colour's gone a little bit funny. Oh no, I might have to cover the edge of this now. Just at the last second I've made a bit of a boo-boo, and well, I might have to just put something around there. Or maybe I'll just ink it when it's dry. Perhaps if I just put some ink on it, you'll never know. Well, you'll know now because I told you, but you might not see it. So I'll see what needs to be done to rectify this little bit of discoloration here. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon. So future videos will now be all about the lace and ladies. Bye for now.